Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over a slight modification to the best HARAK team for Skyclops, and by doing this it allows your teams to have much less RNG involved, and it is basically trying to take advantage of the hotfix for HARAK with the now known Devour order. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it, but if we take a look, my overall top score in Skyclops prior to this formation coming out was 95.6 billion. We did break that today, only after doing 4 runs of the new formation, or maybe even 3 runs of it. We got 95.9 billion, which does show that this formation is working. And when you take a look at the overall RNG of the runs, they're all getting a very good score. They're not ranging by too much, like from 92 up to your 90, 95, 96 billion damage. And if you remember from the previous formation of Skyclops, which I did set a high record of, there is so much RNG involved in it that you can vary from 10 billion score up or down, and so this one is just really nice for your quality of life and not having to run it so many times. So here's the new modified formation. Prior to this, the formation was having Lily May and Mikola off to the side over here, but now you do not want this position as much necessarily because Lily May will be devoured earlier, and if you have Mikola here and Lily May behind Fresher Illusion, the Devour order will be Fresher Illusion devoured, and then Mikola devoured, and then Smokey devoured. This is perfect because it gives the maximum uptime of Mikola, then she's going to be eaten. And then Smokey will have enough time to cast his blue aura to get off his damage, and then Smokey will get eaten, and then Lily May will be the final hero to be devoured, and then after Lily May is devoured, then and only then can you actually devour your Freestro or the Illusion, and with the Resonating Spell on the HARAK in the back. So we'll do a couple of runs of this. I have seen this get up to, I think, 98 billion damage today, but that is going to require, again, a really pretty much maxed out account and good RNG, because on this account we haven't even hit the resonating 821 for Dream Realm yet, and a lot of people have hit that, and then you get a pretty big stat boost to your heroes, as well as if you can get all of your heroes up to plus 25 exclusive equipment like the Freester here, for example. But anyway, 35 seconds left. This is still showing you how dominant HARAK is, especially in summon related maps. So Lily May is going to be devoured before the Freester is even touched. And there we go, 3 seconds left. We're going to get, good, 95.2 billion, which is again showing you, without needing to rely too much on RNG, you can consistently get pretty high top scores. And this was not the case with the previous formation. The previous formation, we can't even see the battle record right now. So I wanted to save it because I wanted to take a look at the replay, or at least show you the guys' formation, but I did show you manually here what it does look like. So we'll do a couple of runs of this, see how high we can get, because I think from our account maybe it would be possible to get up to 96.5 billion today, but if not, we will try to do that in the future. But either way, by doing these runs, you're going to see how consistent the team is. And so this is really also going to be predicting for the future. We're going to be getting Plague Creeper. That is a summon mechanic boss, and I believe HARAK is also going to dominate there, assuming that there aren't any really never before seen mechanics for the future season Dream Realm, or for the summons of that Dream Realm, because I believe they just do count as summons. Okay, nice, we're looking good. Okay, the problem is, as you can see here, is kind of like you can't break the damage threshold because the minions summon right at the end, and you're not going to be able to kill the minions in time to get another round. So basically, in the limited rounds of damage we need to get as much output as possible. And yeah, so that is why Skyclops is a little bit awkward from that perspective. But look at that, 295 billion score runs back to back, when previously 95.6 billion was my all-time best, which definitely shows you this is working. And as for the charms, I have Sorcery Charms onto Freester, they're refined. Sorcery Charms onto Lily May, they're refined. Smokey Charms, I think he's on Recovering Charms. I don't know if I refined them yet. Mikola is on Arcane Charms. I don't think I've refined them. And then HARAK is on Balance Charms. But some people have even tried Butcher Charms for Skyclops, but on average, Balance is doing better. Yeah, okay, and then the minions spawn right at the last moment, 93.7 billion. Okay, what I want to do is let's go ahead and try to refine the charms onto the Mikola. I want to refine Mikola charms before Smokey, although Smokey probably would matter more. Yeah, Smokey would be more important to refine first because he deals more damage from his blue aura, so it's better if you can refine those. We're going to go ahead and do them. And for Smokey, anything that gives him skill power, whether it's sorcery charms or recovering charms, are going to be a good option to refine. Let's go ahead and refine Mikula charms. We're going all in. We're going all in on this. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I mean, sorcery charms onto Firesto should be the optimal choice. It's only really Crystal Beetle where sometimes you want to break that set, and even then I haven't been, because one weird thing is you're not able to swap out these charms anymore until you refine another one. Okay, wait, you can't actually... Oh! Okay, you can socket another set, but in terms of actually individually removing one of the refined charms, you're not going to be able to do it. It will not allow you until you refine another charm, because it's like, why would you, I guess the game is like, why would you want to do that? Because you're going to downgrade. But the thing is, sometimes you do want like that flexibility. But anyway, yeah, we're locked in basically to the sorcery charms. We could change it to vigorous charms for Crystal Beetle if we wanted to. But yeah, because there is something about the timing in that boss, which makes it better to not have a full set of sorcery charms. Okay, now if we take a look at the charms, everyone is refined. We're battle ready right now. Balance charms onto HARAK. I want to try a couple more runs of this team. We can actually skip them. And then I want to try a couple runs of Butcher Charms. I also have the Butcher Charms 95.1. I have the Butcher Charms and I even refined them onto HARAK. Because I expected for Ravage Run that Butcher Charms were going to be the best for it, but it turned out they weren't, and Balance Charms were still doing the best. But look at this consistency. 95.1, 95.2. And this is a top score of basically what this account is capable of doing. And it is getting it very consistently. So that is really... It makes it a lot easier for you to get your top score. You don't have to run it 20 times, for example. Okay, so we have the Butcher Charm set, and obviously I do not recommend this. I was just doing it because I thought he would be good in Ravage Run with Butcher Charms, but he isn't. So it's better to just go for Balance Charms or find those, and even if you want to use HARAK in PvP, just stick to the Balance Charms. They're going to do fine for you, and especially if you refine them for the bonus stats. Okay, 91.5 on the first run, not looking good. And this is what I expected. I expected that balance would be better, but you never know. And sometimes you have to try different things. 94.4 is not bad. I think the thing about crit in these bosses, it seems like your heroes already kind of have 100% crit rate, or they just never crit at all. I don't know. No, I think it's 100% crit rate. So basically from these Butcher Charms, you're only getting the crit damage value, but that was a pretty good score. And the thing is, HP per second damage cannot crit. And in endless bosses, the major bulk of your damage is going to be HP per second damage, even from HARAK. And so the Butcher Charms are really only improving the other multipliers of the skill damage, which are not the HP per second damage portion. So let's go ahead and change around Butcher back to the balanced. Yeah, I think we're not going to be able to break that today, but I really want to see 96 billion because we're so close to it. But I mean, 95.9 is also really good. It's basically 96 billion, but let's see whether we can get lucky. 94.4. Getting almost the same as with the Butcher Charms. Can we do it? 95.5, coming really close. That is really close. We have hardly any attempts left. I won't use all of the attempts because you never know. There may be another team that comes out. Okay, 95.5. I think we're going to have to settle for 95.9, but still, that is a great score. It is one of the top scores I've seen as of today, and even more impressive than that is the consistency. So this is really good and important for you to be running. Now, if you do not have HARAK, there are some teams which we've done testing of in the past. Let me just try to find... Oh, no, we can't see them. The old records are not showing anymore. But there is a Shakir team, which we have covered in a previous video, and you probably already have that formation locked in. That is still the top performing team if you don't have HARAK. Basically, things are only really going to change for HARAK in the Dream Realm up until probably the end of the season because of the hotfix that happened to him. Nothing else has really changed about the other heroes. So yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. That is going to be it for this video. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. If you have HARAK, good luck running this team. And another thing to mention, even if you have a Mythic plus HARAK, this team is still doing better than the next best option without HARAK. So run this team. Even if you have a Mythic plus HARAK, it should do the best for you. And so this is one of the key bosses that will work even with the lower ascension HARAK. For example, it's really only Skyclops where that is the case. For even Necrodraken, you really need his Supreme Plus, or you want it. I think you might need it. Yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll hope to see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.